So I'm ankles to ears a killer.
Do you want to kick my ass?
I'll break your limbs.
Dude, what the hell?
Sorry, I'm getting aggro.
Hey everybody, it's Friday at 3:30 p.m. and that means I'm at the bar and I'm here with a man that is no stranger to bars.
True.
Jake Johnson. Hi. Oh, formal. Do you shake bartenders' hands a lot?
Never.
Never.
I don't think I've ever reached over.
Why did you do that?
Because it's the beginning.
Oh,
you were
good.
giving me the formal entrance.
Should I have done it more casual?
I would like you to do it a little bit bigger.
Okay. Folks, gather round, because I'm at the bar with big old Jakey J.
Yeah.
Was that better?
Big old Jakey J.
Oh, you didn't like the phrasing. But the energy was good?
Well, the energy was great.
Okay.
Jakey J works. I've gone by Jakey J.
That's right.
I'm not comfortable yet with being referred to as Big Ol' at this stage of my life. But it's close. Can we do one more?
Oh,
Same
no.
vibe,
Okay.
a little bit more heat, and some other setup.
Great.
And action.
Jakey Johnson is...
Nope. Let's go again. I'll go John C.
Okay.
And action.
The Minx, Season 2, coming to Starz. Let's meet the star.
Holy shit! That was fire.
Oh my God, we can't say shit though.
Oh, sorry. Let's go again. From the top.
Jake Johnson, you've seen him? And I'm seeing him in 3D. That was a Zooey Deschanel thing.
That was terrible.
Oh no.
One more, last one.
Okay.
We're going live.
Hi everyone, Joe Barlow here. It's the afternoon and let's meet the guy who brings me joy almost every single day of my entire life, Jake Johnson. I'd love to ask you one question, if that's okay.
Okay.
So I'm pretending to be a bartender.
Sure.
You've been a bartender.
Yeah.
If you were a drink, what drink would you be? And take your time.
Dark and Stormy.
What's that?
Some rum drink, I hope.
Oh.
I wanted to add a tall in there, but I know there's not a drink called a tall, dark and stormy.
What about a big old stormy?
I would be a big ol' rush. You know what I'd be? Unfortunately, actually, a Long Island iced tea. Just mix a bunch of stuff in there and get loaded. It sucks to admit it, but I'd be a Long Island iced tea. That's not my hope.
You said before we turned the camera on,
Yeah.
I think you said, I'm down for anything.
Yeah. Well, I meant in terms of questions and answers.
Oh, okay, because I have a prop.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Because you're a Chicago guy. Now, do you know what that is?
I know it, of course.
Okay, describe your past with this.
It's like drinking cooked rubber. It's like if a tire was boiled into a drink by your enemies.
Yes.
And then when you're in Chicago and everybody's blackout drunk and you're at a bar and every guy has a mustache and every dude is walking around at around 200 pounds, even if they're 5'6", and somebody puts their arm around you and you smell them in a real way, and they go, "Bro, we're doing shots!" It's always this, we're doing shots.
I have to, but if we don't have to.
I say let's do it.
Just a little
because
bit.
We're here, we're on video, we're in your offices, you have it. It'd be no fun to not drink
Well,
it.
they send it to us, the company. So,
How? Let's bring them in.
wait, oh, the whole staff?
The fakes, the actors.
No, they're not allowed on screen. We're blurring their faces. No,
Like everybody drank this poison.
No, they honestly, some of them do. Oh, that was too much, but real
Cheers.
quick. Okay.
I mean, it's disgusting.
Oh, it tastes better this time than the
Not to
last
me.
time.
You know what it actually tastes like?
What?
It tastes like when you were a kid and you had medicine. You know, like when you're a kid and you get a shot, it's the worst thing in the world, and then you get older, you know it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And medicine is like so gross.
Okay.
This is that, but for an adult.
Yes.
It's disgusting.
It is
It's a
bad.
disgusting drink.
My brother claims he likes it.
They're
And he
lying.
Forces everyone in Chicago to drink
You know, I've been to the bar many times
Yeah.
where that comes out. Yuck. What a fucking taste in the mouth, huh? What a good start.
Yeah.
Let's start the interview over.
Well, see, I thought that
And
would.
I need some answer, you goddammit.
I thought that would loosen us up, but I think we're loose.
Yeah, I think we're loose.
Okay, I want to read some stuff because I did a lot of research on you, actually.
Great.
I read all these, like a GQ interview, an Esquire interview, every time you have a project,
Yeah.
and they describe your character in that project.
Yeah.
And I pulled some of my favorites.
Okay.
The first thing,
Big ol'.
the
Second
first,
thing.
the
Big
first
ol'.
thing is they say, America's most charming on-screen buddy.
Huh.
That's very nice.
I'll take it.
But then this is the
Why
list.
did you say they? That was just one person.
Well, maybe other people agreed. The editorial staff. So your characters have been described as idiots, and I mean this with respect.
Yeah.
Schlubs, seedy, smug, abrasive, sad sack, skeezy, emotionally stunted alcoholic, unhinged, dirtbag with a heart of gold.
AKA a Long Island iced tea. See what I'm saying?
I do like that. But I love that about your characters, that you hit these negative things, but it's always like, but in the lovable way. He's charming. Right. He's so. What's a Jake Johnson role?
Well, I think.
And what do you think of that list?
I think it's fine. I think in terms of that, for real, that's Chicago. So a big part of my acting is based off being from Chicago, seeing all my uncles and aunts, seeing all these big characters and loving them. And part of that is, the Chicago thing is a tad shady. It's a bit abrasive. And so I like leaning, I'm seeing a photo of Bill Murray. He's your typical, he was the guy when we were growing up that we knew he went out of Second City. We knew John Belushi went out. We knew Farley went out. Those were everybody that my group looked up to.
I think with you too, you're in that category because there's like a danger of watching Bill Murray, You're like, what's he gonna do? And same thing with you.
Thanks.
Do you feel dangerous?
No.
Because you got these.
Thanks.
Don't put them on. No. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get on to Minx.
Yeah.
A lot of people counted us out, but we are back and we are better than ever.
How do you make it look so easy?
Well, the real question is, why do men make it look so hard?
Stick this in there. It's stagecraft.
Is there anything else? Are we?
No, I think that's it. Should we have sex now?
So you sell magazines about vaginas, huh?
About vaginas? No, we're mostly in the penis business now, actually.
This is a certified fresh show, which I know is good. Yeah. And I watched it. I watched, I think, 5 episodes yesterday, but I watched the other 5 other days. And I gotta say, this is another like Jake Johnson banger of a role.
How would you pitch your audience?
Oh, good.
People who are here because they trust you. Oh, there's some big old fat slob on the other side of the bar. Maybe I've seen him in a show or two, but we're here for you.
Well,
so how would you sell them to check out Minx on Starz?
I mean, the fact that we're talking about Chicago, legend has it that CHIVE stands for Chicago plus Venice Beach. So already, I don't know.
Yeah, interesting.
I just work here.
Kind of a gross combo.
Well,
Chicago and Venice Beach?
Don't be rude.
But what's that combo?
I don't know. It's whatever.
Chicago and Venice Beach.
Stop. You're being really rude.
Sorry.
Okay.
No disrespect.
Some of them are crying.
Yeah. No disrespect.
No disrespect. Okay. So I would say you got them on Chicago. We got Jake Johnson. Yeah. Pornography. Don't laugh. This is your job.
I want to hear in the kitchen.
I'm just saying pornography is a selling point for many people.
Yes. But here's what I'm going to say about the pornography, because first season when we went out with it, there was a lot of questions at the beginning of, will men tune in, right?
Yes.
And then it's, well, there's a lot of dicks. And my question to that question is, these men don't watch pornography in terms of sex?
Yeah.
We have all seen so many dicks.
Right.
Men don't like to admit to that, but the show is a comedy. Yes. There's dicks in it. I don't think dudes care that much about a dick. I think we find it funny.
We do. And I have a lot of questions about the dicks.
Please.
Because episode 1, it's a parade.
And I gotta say, that montage is really funny.
They come and they
go.
And they go. And they're
all great dicks.
But, so are they prosthetic?
No, those are real dicks.
Are you kidding me?
We had an army of extras in robes just opening up.
The big ones?
Big and small.
The big ones were real?
In the montage? You're talking about your size right now.
I'm not.
Just as a friend, I would tighten up your surprise.
Friend. Oh my God.
What?
It's on camera.
That's what a dick looks like?
Wait, no.
We're
some of
supposed
those
to pretend the big ones are fine.
Well,
That's what we got cooking.
There's that one. I mean, the center fold.
Oh no. Okay.
That's fake.
Yes, that's fake.
Okay.
So there's a term. So if an actor gets direction, there's something about you're not allowed to use the. Ellen knows as our showrunner better, but you can't. There's something like you can't give somebody certain levels of direction if it's their real dick. I'm not giving a good answer, but she explained it to me.
This is insane.
Yes.
I feel like we're breaking news.
Yeah. Well, it's probably fake news because I don't know all the stuff. I know there's something to what I'm saying, but I'm not 100%. But there was something about I said, why can't we use some guy's real hog here? And she said, because it's a SAG actor and we're giving notes.
SAG.
Yeah.
In that
I'll
context,
talk to you later.
It's funny. Okay. So wait, are you on set when this is happening, or because?
You asked me, did I see a lot of dicks?
Yes.
Yes.
And
it's really funny.
it's interesting.
I gotta say, the male nudity on the show allows for a looseness on set that I appreciate that is not there with female nudity. If there's a naked woman, I can't say in a slightly bitty way, you got beautiful breasts, right? That's going to get my career to be over.
Okay.
But I can say to a guy,
Great.
God bless you, my man. And a guy with a big hog will go, thanks. And I'll go, you've had a different experience on Earth than a lot of us have. And they'll go, sure have. And I'll go, good for you. Now, that back and forth can happen even with an intimacy coordinator. Yes. So when I read this script and I really liked it, my first thought was Boogie Nights. Because when I saw Boogie Nights, I thought it was so funny how straight Burt Reynolds took to seeing Mark Wahlberg's dick. And that movie's one I could revisit whenever, when he's a serious business guy and he's all fired up, and the first time he sees it and he looks down and smiles and goes, essentially says like, I'm gonna make a lot of money off you. That bit to me is the core of Doug. And so, yeah, I think it's really funny. I think it's really fun.
Well, and we're obviously, I'm fixated by the penises. And,
me too.
It's fascinating. It feels like being in a museum or something. Yeah. But I do want to say also the story's great. Yeah. The entire cast is fantastic.
Agreed. Great cast, great writing, looks great. Yeah. It's a really fun show.
It's a really fun show. And it's on Starz now. It was on
HBO Max?
HBO Max.
Oh, Max.
I know, I'm like...
Or HBO.
I think it was good you left them.
Honestly, I feel excited about our new home. We were afraid at first, and then when Starz came in and they were aggressive, there were 3 different places who wanted it. Their pitch to how they saw the show and what could potentially happen long term, we felt way more excited than being at HBO because we thought might be 2 and done. We would like the idea in the dream world that we get to see what happens with these characters. I would like to see what happens with Doug when he meets the late 70s.
Yes, and I want to see how the business changes.
And I think the idea of jumping years between seasons, what did the 80s look like?
Yeah.
What happens when you put a white line in front of them? Cocaine.
Oh my God, cocaine?
I think it's going to change that office.
Okay.
Like it changed this office. This is an intervention. Guys,
we brought in Jake Johnson.
Everybody's here to talk to
be the voice of reason. Yes. We just talked 13 minutes about penises.
You put a bar in your office, sir.
That's true. And again, I have no power here. I just do the interviews sometimes.
Yes, fair enough.
Will you be nude in the new season?
No.
Oh, that might have been a reason to tune in, but
maybe.
You should have said maybe.
Check out the end of the season.
Okay. Thank you. Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Verse.
What?
Spider-Verse.
Well, I know, but it is Spider-Man.
Yeah, but...
Also.
Yeah.
Now, someone else wrote this question, but I thought it was kind of funny.
Fair enough.
And I feel like we have a rapport where I could ask this. How did you prepare your body for that role?
I'm there. I didn't prepare it, God did. Yeah.
Okay. Can you share any spoilers from the 3rd movie?
No.
Was the Spider-Verse inside of us all along?
Depends on the individual.
Good. I read you don't like TikTok.
I don't.
Can you say why in a short response that I could make into a TikTok?
I think it's ridiculous. I think we have enough short form. Yeah. I don't think we need to go shorter and shorter. I think we should try to expand and go longer and longer. We've gotten so far away from books.
Okay. I don't know. For some reason, when you say longer and longer at this point, I just can't really focus. Oh, and then I saw in another interview, you said you get obsessed with things at different times.
Oh, yeah.
And then you kind of drop them.
I have an addictive personality.
That was very Chris Farley.
Sure.
Another.
Well, I saw a photo of him when I walked in.
He's one of our. You're hitting on some of our major icons.
This was these were the influences when I was growing up.
Bill Murray's been maybe not there, but he's been around here. Yeah. But I was going to ask what your new obsession is currently.
I've got two. Chess. Chess.com.
Free plug.
Send me some money.
There's a lot of money in chess.
I'm having a lot of fun playing chess. I have an 8-year-old nephew who's a little prodigy, IQ at the genius level, and he and I play chess, and he just whips my ass and talks trash in the way that only 8-year-old boys can, and it's very fun. And the other one is I just started jiu-jitsu.
Are you serious?
I'm about
It just for a hobby, not for a role?
Well, I did a movie called Red Belt years ago, a David Mamet movie where I was a bad guy and I beat up Tim Allen. And
great.
Yeah, great. And for that, they had me train with it, and so I liked it. And then I finally said, my midlife crisis is not going to be driving a Miata with a ponytail as I bald. The hair's going to go. The ponytail is going to come.
It looks good.
It's going to go, my man. Okay. Let's accept reality.
No, it looks great.
But I'm not going to be driving a convertible with my bald head and a ponytail. I'm going to be tapping fools out. Come on! Tap you out now.
I'm ready.
I'll tap out everybody.
Because that
I'm
was
a one-stripe white belt, my man.
One stripe. What does that mean?
You started with white belt, you do 3 stripes, and I got my first stripe. So I'm walking around on the streets as a savage. I'm seeing people, if anybody's in danger, just say,
Do you have to register these?
I will soon.
Okay, good.
But it's not the muscles, right? It's not boxing.
Oh.
It's the whole frame.
Gotcha.
So I'm ankles to ears a killer.
Do you want to kick my ass?
No, I just want to tap you out.
I tap out?
Yeah, I tap you out.
But that's called, I tap
you get tapped
me
out. You get put to sleep, my man. I'll break your limbs.
Dude, what the hell?
Sorry, I'm getting aggro.
Yeah.
I'm in my gym culture now.
Do you want a refill?
Yeah.
I don't have it.
You know what you should have done?
What?
Is just refilled as I was getting aggro.
With the drink you requested?
Yeah. What's a White Claw?
We got a shot of that? Again, not a sponsor, not chess.com.
No.
Might reach out.
Yeah. It'd be nice, because it is a delicious drink. And yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Desperate.
What's my best camera for a commercial?
Definitely.
I'll tell you what I love about White Claw, as a guy who does jiu-jitsu. I just sink into my opponent and tap that fool out. White Claw, blackberry, the White Claw for gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Print it.
Who are you pointing at? And why? Let's skip back to the plug of the show.
Thank heavens.
Unless there's anything else you want to hit on.
No?
Okay.
Besides your staff?
Dude, chill. This guy gets half a White Claw. It's out of control. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Minx, Starz.
Season 1 and Season 2?
Season 1, Season 2 come in July.
Yeah.
And I don't like to be too nice to guests because I think it seems insincere. Yeah. But I had such a wonderful time, and I love your work, and
Thanks, man.
I think you're great.
I had a great time with you too.
Do you want to kick my ass?
I don't think I could.
Yeah, I think you could.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That means the world to me.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
White Claw.
No.
Chess.com. Play your friends and make new friends on chess.com.
Thanks again to Draft Top, the ultimate drinking companion that lets you enjoy your favorite beverage topless. We're talking about the drink, not you. Visit drafttop.com to start drinking topless today.
I feel intoxicated
Me too. That shot was disgusting.
Yeah,
that was a huge mistake.
That was a mistake. Okay, see you later.
Thank you, everybody.